Alright there, Procrastinauts, my name's Pleborian, and it's time to get down and dirty with another one of these KSP experimentals. This time, it's build 637 of build 25. Ooh, I can't wait to tuck into this meaty sandwich of an update. But the question is, where is the meat in all this? There's a lot to go over. I'm not going to go ahead and regurgitate the whole changelog to you. Instead, I'm going to have a look at the fun factor. Oh yes, the fun factor indeed. And to do that, the best way of doing that is starting off a new game. And the first thing you'll notice is we now have a difficulty options. Now, I will express my, what's the word I'm looking for? Dismay that this is not called manly mode. I'm a full supporter of this being called manly mode. It should be a thing. But enough about that, let's have a look. Now normally, this is what the settings are. Let's have a quick look at these because I haven't really paid too much attention to them. I've just dived in with what I've tested out already. So let's see. Normal allows us to allow the reverting of flights, allow quick loading, missing crews, respawn, auto hire crew members. So what does moderate do? Allow reverting flights, allow quick loading. Ooh. Hard makes it a lot harder, and then custom, which is quite nice. So let's see, starting science, whoop, 5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that, so we can go through the tech tree and have a look at all the good stuff. Starting funds, whoop, 500,000, and starting reputation, boom. Now that is quite nice. I'm gonna allow that for now, so we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. A game without name already exists. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and overwrite it. So fuck this noise and let's get right dived in to this new update. Now the first thing we're going to check out is this lovely new building over here. If I can drag the mouse over to it and get nice and in there, you'll see that we have a new addition to the Space Center. This is the administration building. This is where a lot of the good content's going to come from. It's basically a place where you can kind of exchange your money for another currency. Now, we've got 4 Kerbals in here. We've got a guy who does finances, a guy who does science, a guy who does public relations, and a guy who does operations. Now, one thing I will say is I'm not too sure about this guy being in charge of relations. He's in a hazmat suit. That's not cool. That's not cool at all, man. Now, down here, we've got a bunch of loads of buttons, and you might be thinking, oh, let's click them all now. But what you have to do is you have to sit here and read each of these descriptions. Now, for this little episode I'm going to do here, I'm only going to focus on this one, outsourced R&D. Basically what this does is it allows us to take 5% of our funds and it converts it into science. This is, I think this is done on a per mission basis. I've not actually tested out how it awards it to us yet, but we can choose how much we want to pay for this and proper jack up the what's it called, the price. Yeah, and we get a lot of science for that kind of shit there. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept the strategy. Yes. Now there are a bunch of other stuff here. We can get science for reputation. We can get money, and we can also get money for reputation. So there's a lot of options here, which I'm quite impressed about. I'm going to go ahead and close that for now. So you guys could go ahead and explore that when this update hits, which I imagine won't be too far away. But you'll have to see and find out, won't you guys? Ooh. But yeah, anyway, on that note, I'm going to go ahead with my bonus science that the game's just like throwing at me. I'm going to go ahead and get in this. So, research. Oh my god, this is so much easier. I'll tell you what, Squad could not have timed this update any worse. Just as I got back into KSP and started my campaign, they go ahead and throw this out. The inconsiderate bastards, honestly. The nervous Squad creating a new update with shiny new content in the middle of my season, completely fucking up all my mod compatibility and my progress, despite the fact that it kind of helps because I killed Jebediah Kerman. I'm just gonna breeze through all this. How much science do we have? A lot left. Give me it all. I've never even been this far through the tech tree, man. Look at this. This is really nice. This is. Although we are caning down science very fast. What I'm looking for here is some new parts. Now, a lot of you may be aware that oh, looks like we found him, that this update also contains another new addition. Along with the administration building, we also have a mod integrated into KSP. That mod is Space Plane Plus. Space Plane Plus, Space Plane Plus, Space Plane Plus. Say that fucking fast 3 times. I bet you can't do it. But yeah, Space Plane Plus is a mod that adds a complete Mark II fuselage system for space planes. It's amazing, as well as a new Mark 1 cockpit, but I'll get into that as we unlock it. Hopefully I'll get to unlock all of this stuff for you, so we'll get to see some of these new parts. I think I've already unlocked it. Oh, there's some more parts right there. Nicey nice. I'm just going crazy on the parts here. Absolutely, I probably don't even need all this. Oh, you don't have enough science, 300 science. Well, that should be enough. So for now, I'm quite happy with that. But the next port of call, I suppose, to show you will be the space plane hangar. Now, there's a load of new stuff. A load of new stuff as far as this is concerned. What is this? Purchase. Oh, what? I completely forgot about this. You've now got to purchase everything you unlock. Crap. So back to the research center. So one of the new features of this, to kind of give you a bit of a money sink, is you've now got to buy the parts as you unlock them. So purchase, research. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. Purchase. Oh, as if I've got to do this for all of them. So yeah. We're about to see my money go down a lot here. So as you can see, campaign mode has taken a bit of a boot up the arse, as it were, in making the game a bit hard. I mean, I've not even got the realism mods installed yet, which will be something that I have to test out a little bit down the line. Jesus Christ, my money is going down. Fuck! Look how much this cost. Fucking hell. Well, shit, I'm going to have to dive into sandbox mode if I'm going to show you the space plane parts. But what other new features is there? Yeah, we're going to go out of this, but I've shown you that new building now. You guys can have a play around with it. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. For those of you who like to play the campaign like I do, there's now difficulty options. And that's about as much as I can show you as far as the campaign stuff's concerned. It's quite a bit, in all fairness, if you really consider it. It does add yet another extra layer to the game. Quit to main menu, please. Especially if you're like me, I find it hard to do science around the campaign. If you've seen my new season 4, you'll notice that I'm not too good at gathering science, and I think the outsource R&D is going to be an extremely helpful one. It's going to help me out a load. Sandbox me, please. Start. Right. Sure. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But yeah. Where was I going with that? Crap, yeah, so science, yeah. Science is going to be a lot easier to get for people like me, or perhaps at the other end of the scale where you're running out of money, you need to build a rocket, you can activate another initiative. Jobs are good, and so you've got that option now, which is really helpful. I wasn't too, sold on the idea when I heard the administration building was coming, but after playing around with it, it does seem like it can really help you out. It's a nice little bit of polish that I didn't expect to be in the game, but now it's here. It feels like it really... It's something that really should be here. I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into the space plane hangar, and we're going to start building some stuff now. Let's see, we've got a brand new inline design cockpit that we'll have a look at. Ooh, that's sexy. Ooh, check out that Mark 1. I like that. Ooh, check it out, as it even has little intakey bits on the side. I don't actually know if they're intakes, but they are very nice. Very nice indeed. I think I'm going to go with that. I mean, this also does come with a... Oh, look at that. That's nice as well. This is a very B... I always thought that these parts looked very B9-y. If you've ever seen the B9 parts, which you probably have, there are space plane parts that look very similar to Space Plane Plus. And yeah, fair play, it's a different art style and a slightly different shape, but the design's there. It's quite nice. I like it. I like it a lot. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go with the... new cockpit, actually, because what is it? Is it a two-seater? It is a two-seater cockpit. Nicey nice. So what have we got fuel tanks wise to make this go? So let's have a look, see what we got. Aha, Mark III fuselage system. Here we go. So we should also have cargo bays as well. Let's see, fuselage, sure, LFO, liquid fuel. That's for jets. Monopropellant, you say? Now that's an interesting one. Now I don't remember that being part of Space Plane Plus. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and have a short one of them. In fact, what I'm going to do is there's some cargo bays, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to just go ahead and dick around with some if they're in here. Aha, here we go. Cargo bay short and long. What have we got here? Crew cabin and Mark II docking Clampertron. That's new. Ooh, I'm going to have a look at this. Can we open this? Toggle. Oh, we can as well. Now that's nice. I like that a lot. That's going to make things a lot easier, and it stops you from having to do a stupid faff with putting a docking port on the inside. I like that. But for now, we're going to leave that. We're going to put a small cargo bay on, and we'll do that. And for the back end, I'm probably just going to use something that that is already part of the game, wherever it is. Ah, no. Actually, no. I would have thought that would be in here. There's a part. There's a specific part. It might be in here. It adds like 2 nacelles. That's part of Space Plane Plus, I believe, anyway. What have we got here? Ah, new wings. Awesome, I love new wings. Apparently we've got some new intakes as well. These are part of Space Plane Plus, as you know already, but I'm sure there's some aerospike intakes. Aha! That's it, shot cone intakes. Yeah, so they're quite new. They're quite pretty if you're into that sort of thing, having nacelles on your space plane. I do like... Ooh. Ooh, no, that's nice. I like that. So yeah, you've got quite a variety of new wing parts here for building everything that you could ever want. But there is a part that it is missing, and I'm a little bit gutted about that. What is this? Ooh. That's interesting. That's interesting indeed. I suppose that's an intake, is it? Interesting. Not bad at all. So you could have that at the end of a fuel tank, and you wouldn't have to attach any of these horrible ugly things. So yeah, there are some nice little parts in this, but where the fuck is the one that I want? Structural fuselage. No. Now it's not here. I would have thought it'd have been here, unless it's a fuel tank. That's something I didn't consider. Aha, the Mark II bicoupler. Yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. It even has fuel in it, so that's quite convenient. So, oh, one engine not enough? We've got you covered. So, is it an engine? Yes, it is. No, a tank even. Liquid fuel and oxidizer. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of these Rapier engines on wherever the hell the Rapier engines are. Aha! Nice. And now we get to dick around with the, what's it called? The new wings. So now I can have a proper good look at these. So what have we got? We've got some flaps. Are these all flaps, are they? Wing strakes. Yeah, these are all the new flaps. Quite nice. Very big, very bulky. I do like the look of these big, bulky parts. The original space plane wing parts, if they were still in here, which... It doesn't look like they are, to be honest. Is that them? No, it seems like all of the old space plane parts have been redone as well, so that's quite a nice little bonus that I hadn't considered. Yeah, they've all been redone. Obviously, they've still got these things. It's quite nice. What else have we got? Ooh, I like where that is going. Let's have some big fat wings. This is probably something that's not going to work. Nah, they're tiny wings. We don't want them. Give me some bigger wings. Ooh. Ooh, nice. You need to go there, and you need to go there. First off, we need some flaps. Not them ones. Not them ones. Is this the only size they come in? How rude. So we'll put some of them on. And the winglets have flaps on the back, so that's okay. I bet this won't even fly, but it's worth a try. That rhymed and I didn't even mean it to. Oh well, never mind. Where are these fancy new intakes? Give me some of that. We'll put these on the bottom of the wing. Oh, sexy. Very sexy. I am liking these new space plane parts, and people probably will. I mean, you can already like play with these if you've got the mod, but now they're actually in the game and you don't have to go download them. It's very nice. Now, how am I gonna do the wheel system for this? If you ask me, the wheels are due an upgrade. They're very basic, aren't they? The shuttle mod has some really good wheels that the devs should consider taking a look at. Very good wheel systems. You know the one. The Tyberdyne shuttle booster system, one of my personal favourites. You know the one. Okay, that's quite nice, that is. Ooh. Ooh. I don't even know if this will fly, but I'm going to go ahead and take it for a flight anyway. Untitled Spacecraft, do your shit. So yeah, Spaceplane Plus, ladies and gentlemen. There's a ton of new stuff that I haven't even gone over yet. There's a bunch of new navball features. Oh! Well, I should have seen that coming. Those engines are fucking heavy. Now, what if I just turned them on? Let's see what happens. I'm down with this. Turn this down a bit. Well, I didn't expect that to happen. It actually somewhat works. Nice. I mean, it does want to do its own thing, but as long as I keep control of it, it shouldn't be too bad. Nice. I probably should have put a doohickey in the back of it, like a satellite or something, you know, just for something to run up. But first off, we've got to actually see if this will get it. I can't help but love these new spaceplane parts. When I eventually unlock these in the tech tree for the Procrastinaut campaign, it's certainly going to help. Speaking of which, because of this update, I'm probably going to have to start again. It's not a problem, but it does mean I'm probably going to like do the same sort of shit with the new stuff. I mean, I've got to re-put in some mods that I missed last time that I tried to put in before and it broke compatibility. The star systems one mainly for when I do start doing a hyper speed kind of shit. That will come like later on down the line, but oh, I've got big plans, man. Big plans, big time. And this thing is screaming away. We're picking up some serious speed. I'm just going to go ahead and throttle down a bit and pitch down, just so we can get as much velocity as I can. I did not expect that to go so fast. These engines must have they had an upgrade? Does this just fly really well? I mean, it's been a while since I've seen the stock aerodynamics in play because I've not got any mods involved in this. Like, when I do these X builds, I never throw mods in. I mean, I think I might start throwing the clouds mods in because that's totally a thing that should be in the game. What the fuck? This thing's fast. See if those Rapier engines make light work of this. Is something wrong? Something wrong? Right, let's do something else. Let's get right up there. Seeing as how we're burning up and we're still quite low. Oh shit. No, I don't want none of this. Stop burning away. Right, we'll slow right down. Well, this ascent's gone like crazy insane already. I don't know what's gone on. I have no idea what's going on. I am going to stop and take a sip of my Bulldog Buzz Energy Berry. Ooh, fuel's getting low. God, that stuff's... Excuse me. Ah! Oh, man. Oh, sorry. I need to mute. Where's the mute button? Ah! Oh man, that totally went down the wrong hole. So, yeah. Now I've done this, this is a perfect opportunity to test this out because I haven't actually tested this feature. Now, there is a button to kill velocity, as you all know, but now there is a button to set your velocity all the way up to max. Check this out. Boom! Hit the Z key, engines at max, check it out. We're not going to space today by the looks of things either, because I really messed this up. But we are going to get a suborbital trajectory, and we're going to test its gliding ability on the way down. Not bad. Not bad at all, if you ask me. Shame we have no clouds in motion here. We've seen this before. Get this noise out. Right, okay, so there is like a couple of new features to the game. What else is there? There's new navball features, but I haven't got any maneuvers set up, so I don't think we'll get to see them. But there's things like anti-normal, stuff like that. If you've seen the navball mod, then you kind of have an idea of what to expect. What else is there? There's a ton of optimizations. There's a button to disable surface attachment inside the VAB, which I completely forgot to mention. Oh, here we go. We're going back down now by the looks of things. What else is there? I don't know, I can't remember. I think I've covered most of the stuff. But the meat of the operation really lies in these new spaceplane parts and the administration building, which I totally advise you go out and play with because it's one of those little things that you didn't think that the game needed. I mean, hell, space planes as a whole, I love them to death, but they're so pointless. I don't have a place for them in the space program because they're just unrealistic. Why would you ever want to use rockets when you have things like this? Seriously, I don't understand. But I love them to death, man. They're so much fun. So much fun. How much power does this thing hold? Oh, there's another thing I haven't checked, and I suppose we can do this now while we've got chance. But yeah, interior. Ooh, this is fancy. This is the first time I'm seeing this. Oh, this is beautiful. Shut up. Shut up, Kerbal. Who are you? Are you Bill? Yeah, I kind of figured as much. Jebediah is loving it as always. What's the V? Here we go. Of course he is. How are we doing on altitude, please? Oh, we're still miles to the ground. I mean, this is quite a restricted view. I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is definitely something you would need the cockpit monitors for. You know, that one mod that I quite like using. I had it installed on the campaign mode. But yeah, definitely one to use. This is a very restrictive view. Very restrictive. I mean, you couldn't even dock with this, I don't think. Not at all, not at all. But let's switch back the view so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's find a nice spot to land. And I think we will conclude the episode there. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. Now, with the devs' permission, I'm going to go ahead and just continue my series using this build. I'm pretty sure they'll say yeah. In fact, I'm damn sure they'll say yeah. They've never been bothered before when I've done it. Although, to be fair, I didn't do it on the campaign mode, like last time around, because I didn't do a pre-release video for that, because I was lazy and just never got round to it. This thing is wanting to fight me. It's not exactly the most aerodynamic thing in the world, but it seems to have worked. To my surprise, it was quickly thrown together. Yeah, I'm quite liking it. Shame I didn't get into space. Shame I didn't even... I suppose it's just as well, because I didn't even put something in here anyway. If I had near or farm installed, that'd be causing havoc now, that would. Let's go ahead and close that up and activate the gear and put ourselves in a dive, and let's see if I can pilot this thing in time and get myself a nice soft landing. I've just realised something, actually. There is one feature that I've not talked about, and another thing, this will probably blow up because of where the wheels are. But anyway, the next feature that I haven't talked about, it's quite an important one actually, is that crew transfer is now totally a thing. I suppose I'll go ahead and demonstrate that once I've crashed this plane into the ground. He says, trying to land it. Okay, let's see what we can do. Ooh, electric charge is draining fast, but I think we've got more than enough. Ooh. Always nice, if I can keep it under control. It does want to pitch up a little bit, but it does seem to be doing the job. Well, Untitled Spacecraft, you've certainly done the trick. I probably should have gone for the mini setup that I saw Scott do, where it's just like the cockpit in one of these with like little wings. That thing looks smart as hell. Yeah, why the hell not? Land, land. You know what, this is not level terrain. This is probably going to go worse. Oh yeah, the grass terrain's been redone. I've not got my terrain scatter turned on, which is a bit of a shitter. Ooh. Oh my god, that just made things so much easier. Nice, I can't believe that. Well, oh no you don't, you little bastard. I saw that. Brake. Brake. Oh. Brake. Well, that was a jerky as foot landing. We lost the engines, but that made it a lot easier to control. Slam the brakes on. Alright, here's another new feature to talk about before I go. Space Center. We can leave the craft here if we want. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, what else do we have? Oh yeah, the crew transfer thing I wanted to show off. This will be a nice quick one, this will, so we'll go ahead and go to the VAB. I'm just going to go ahead and get that pod. Go ahead and get one of this pod. Turn it upside down like that. Boom. Crew, empty seat, banging, launch. Hopefully this won't come crashing down on me. I hope not, because the thing is more than likely to tip the second the physics kick in. Alright, nice. So, I'm not too sure how this is done, but I'm going to try it regardless. So, let's have a look at this. Sorry there, I was just messing with my mute button, but yeah, so we have this, and we also have, oh what is it, it's alt isn't it, damn it. So we can transfer crew in and around, so we can go In. Out. Oh no, shit, what am I doing? Derp. That's fucking resources. Shit. How do I do this? Crap. There is a way to transfer, like, crew. I'm not sure how this is done. Is it done through the crew hatch? Transfer. Ah, here we go. I probably should have looked at the instructions before I did this, but never mind. So yeah, we can go ahead and just transfer Kerbals across. Select a module to transfer Burger Man. I don't know why I did that, but all you got to do is do a single click, and he's now in the opposite pod. All I got to do is same thing again. Can I do it on both? No, I can only do it on the one that I'm clicking on. So go ahead, click, transfer, select that pod, boom, done. I suppose there's a bunch of other parts that will allow for transfer. I think like the Mach 1 structural is another part that will allow that. Not sure. You guys will have to check. But on that note, I think that is all the features of 25 covered. I'll be back in the series very soon now I've got this out of the way with. This is the secret thing that was stopping me from doing any more because I knew this was coming. So, I hope you enjoyed this little Let's Look At. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy some more of this by building some crazy ass jetpack that I saw Elysium build before. I'm going to have some fun with that. And I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out.